about some of the different parts of it. Back there you have your loom beam. It has your thread on it, so that would be brought over and hooked into your loom. Then the process of drawing in began. Drawing in was the threading process. So you would have to do that before you did anything else. These pieces right here, these wooden frames, are known as harnesses. All of these little metal wires are called heddles, and each heddle has an eyelet in it, like a needle. That's what you run your thread through in order to hold the thread in there. Up here at the front, you have your beater bar, and your beater bar has all these little slots, and that was what would come down and pack your fabric nice and tight as the machine was in operation. So basically what's happening is there's a three-step process going on. Your your wet thread was contained in your shuttle, which is located right here. You turn this machine on, your shuttle is going to fly across here through this gap in the thread known as the shed. It's going to fly through the shed. Your beater bar is going to come down, pack that nice and tight. This harness is going to drop down. The next one is going to pull up, which therefore opens a new shed, because when this one drops down, these threads that are up also drop down. And then the next one pulls up a different set of threads. So then your shuttle is going to fly back across. It's going to do that initial three-step process about 60 times per minute. So about 1 time per second. You're not going to hardly see your shuttle flying back and forth through there. Because of that, the machine going so fast, the weaver's main job was to keep her shuttle re-threaded. Now the shuttles were loaded with little spindles of thread. You probably would have had a basket full of these at your feet. You simply would have turned your machine off, pulled your shuttle out, grabbed a new one of these, taken the old one off, new one on, pushed it down, run it up with your finger, caught it through with the sleigh hook, and pulled it through, got your machine going again. However, later on, the workers realized that they could do that process a little faster. Now, weavers weren't paid per day like all the rest of the workers in the mill were. They were paid per yard of fabric that they made. And so the more fabric you were making, the less time you had your machine shut off for the threading process, the faster your fabric was going to get made and you'd be making more money. They figured that out, and they found out they could do it a little quicker if they eliminated this process right here. Would have had one of these in their hand all ready to go. Simply pull the old one out, pull one off, new one on, run it up with their finger, sucked it through with their lips, got their machine going again. However, that later became known as the kiss of death. As you can imagine, this was going to cause a lot of spreading of germs. Today, I'm sitting here using this shuttle. I have a cold. Tomorrow, you're using the shuttle over there. You have tuberculosis. The third day, someone else is using it over here. You can kind of see how the spread of germs and disease went through the mills and caused a lot of major problems. It's said on average, most women who worked in the mill worked less than 2 years before they would, number one, either get a serious illness and have to stop working at the mills or would die from one of those illnesses. So you can imagine just what a short period of time that was. So that was one of the major dangers associated with this machine. The other one was, you may have noticed there's really nothing to keep this shuttle on track from right here on across to the other side. Because of that, occasionally shuttles would bump against things on the machine and go flying off. Now, these are built very aerodynamically. They're flying back at quite a bit of power behind them, and they have these nice little metal points. Because of this, you had to be very careful while you were on the floor, constantly watch for flying shuttles. A lot of injuries happen in mills by being hit with one of these. You can even see over here where there are pieces taken out of the brick wall from the shuttles hitting it. And I'm still trying to figure out how they did all the bench over there. So.